The converse section is going to show the flip side of the cause. So the cause was a general narrative about somebody who is actually showcasing Daniel Webster's advice. The converse is going to show what happens to somebody who doesn't. And so the agent in the converse is going to be the opposite of the agent in the cause. So if you had a godly citizen as your agent in the cause paragraph, the converse is going to be an evil man or a bad citizen, something like that. So for the recognition, you're still recognizing the same truth that you recognized before. So we still know that being virtuous or being godly makes you a good citizen. So you can still put that for your recognition. You could also put, if you wanted, you could put that being evil makes our country worse or something like that. The reversal here is that instead of the good things that came about from following Daniel Webster's advice, here we have the reversal, and we see that our country is actually worse. We see that not following this will actually make everything worse than it was. And so you need to put something along those lines. So maybe the country is put in danger, or people are acting harmfully towards others. The suffering is what is the result of not heeding the wisdom of Daniel Webster. So what happens as a result of that? Possibly there's danger for our citizens. Possibly it will lead to poverty. It will lead to injustices. The agent, like I said earlier, the agent would be the opposite of the agent that we had in our cause paragraph. And so perhaps the agent would be an evil man or an ungodly man. The action, what is this agent doing? How is he living? And so in our cause paragraph, the agent was living in a godly way. He was living in obedience to God's law. This agent is living in opposition to God's law. He is rebelling against God. The time is daily. The place in our country, in our nation, in any nation really. The manner, how is this agent doing his action? In what way is he doing it? So this is usually going to be an adverb describing the way that this agent is doing this action. And then the cause, why is this agent doing this? What are his motivations for acting in this way? Why is he not acting in accordance with God's law? So when you fill all that out, you're going to go down to the rough draft. And when you're starting your converse paragraph, it almost always starts with but, because we are showing the converse of what we had in our cause paragraph. So in our cause paragraph, you're going to write about your godly man, what happens as a result of that. And then we're going to say, but if there's an evil man who's living in our country, who's acting selfishly and only thinking about his own personal gain, what's going to happen as a result of that? And so you want to start out your converse paragraph with the word but, and then you're going to contrast everything that happened in your cause paragraph is now being contrasted in your converse paragraph. We're showing the flip side.